on some pressure, I'ma teach that boy a lesson. Got your bitch on her knees doing yoga, how she stretching. I don't got lemons, but I squeeze. No, I'm super fresh, life a breeze. Yeah, 2 big locks on my knees. Yeah, baby, this is Bill on my teeth. Yeah.
One of those ones, and the world is going to be different with him because of the things he was gonna do that he won't.
Yep. Chris, when was your brother diagnosed with diabetes?
Wow. So he's 54. I believe he was diagnosed when he was in his 40s.
Yeah.
Late 40s. But Irv doesn't go to the doctor. So that's why he's so late being diagnosed, right? And then when he finally did go get a real physical and a checkup, he's like, you're diabetic. And he didn't believe it. You know, my dad.
You were type 1, Chris?
Irv was type 1. Irv was type 1. And then it started with type 2, developed into type 1. So my dad was diabetic. He passed at 86. And when we talk about this topic, why it's so dear and sensitive for me, is I watched him suffer the last 3 years of his life. So it's about quality of life. When Dame is talking about being able to be with his kids, it's about quality of life and the way you actually can stay here and keep doing that. We all have to go at one point in time. We just really want to go on our terms. That's how I look at it. And Irv, sadly enough, he did go on his terms. He just didn't believe it, and he was like, I'm going to go the way basically I wanted. He ate a bunch of Chinese food while playing poker and had a massive hemorrhagic stroke, which is bleeding on the brain. And then we talk diabetes, and I know Dame is saying diabetes. Diabetes is not what kills you. It's always something else. It's what diabetes does to the body that actually takes your life. Like it broke down his body where it was blockage and going to his brain. It created the strokes, but it's all stems from the diabetic issues that comes from diabetes. You know, it may have liver failure, kidney failure, and these are the things that actually consume or take your life. But I don't know anyone that's, and I know we do have a doctor.
The calcium. You know, rough, and you have to watch those strokes because it can clog up the arteries.
Yes.
You got to be taking pills. So I take those pills and I get those examinations. It's just when you, I guess my approach on diabetes, I would say might be lucky because I was diagnosed when I was 15. And for 2-3 months, I was thirsty. Like 2 months, I lost a lot of weight. I thought I had AIDS. So I thought it was something that I wouldn't be able to beat. And what I told God was, if you give me another chance, I'm going to live life to the fullest. So when I finally went to the doctor and they told me I had diabetes, I actually was happy. Like, oh, it's just diabetes. I could take a needle and feel better. So for me, I thought I had so much strength and faith in God that he reversed whatever was and said, I'll just give you diabetes. I'll take diabetes over the other thing.
Big RIP, man, to Irv Gotti. You know what I mean? Condolences to his family, his kids, his friends. You know, it's just a sad situation, bro, for him to be so young. And on top of being not just so young, you know, the contributions that he made to hip hop and just music and art, and the more that he had to make, you know what I'm saying, potentially could have made, I should say. It's definitely an eye opener, bro, especially as a black man, you know what I'm saying? Diabetes is a thing that you grow up as a black man, young black boy, black kid, you know, and this is a thing that we always hear about. You know an uncle that got it, you know that your granddad got it, your dad got it, somebody got fucking diabetes, your auntie got it. But specifically, you know, we always knew of a lot of black men that get diabetes. And it's funny because I was always under the impression because of what they told us or what I thought that they told us. And other black guys, pretty sure they can attest to this. They always made it like that, though, you get diabetes from sugar only. You know what I'm saying? Which I found that out a couple years ago in Hollywood, or about 3 years ago in Hollywood. From my bro, I don't even want to say his name. I didn't even know he had diabetes, but I had we got drunk one night, went out to a club, and I went to a different hotel, and we in LA. LA is not small, so I ended up staying in Hollywood. He ended up going wherever he going, and we had the same color we had the same color bags, so we accidentally swapped bags. You know what I'm saying? Or I was just so drunk that I thought when they dropped me off, I got the right bag. We came from the studio and shit. And I had his insulin in the bag. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know he was diabetic, let alone did I know that I had his bag. But and he was blowing me up, calling me. He was like, "Yo, you got my bag, bro." The next day I finally picked up after being hung the fuck over and shit. And charged up my phone and I picked up and it's like, "Yo, I got diabetes, bro." Like, and this cat is he's young. He's younger than me. Like, even right now, he's younger than me. But I was like, "What?" And I asked him, "Where'd you get diabetes from?" After I, re-rendezvous with him. And I was like, "Yo, I didn't know you had." He was like, "Yeah, bro." I was like, "My bad." I was apologetic as fuck. Cause like, what if something happened to that nigga? I don't know. Like, I don't know all the specifics of the diabetes. You know what I'm saying? They don't really teach us that. And then all we know is you eat sugar, you drink Kool-Aid, right? And he was like, "I got it from drinking." I'm like, "Drinking what? Kool-Aid?" I was like, "No, alcohol." He was like, "I never really was like a sugary Kool-Aid type." He was like, "The only thing I used to do was drink alcohol like a motherfucker back in my trap days." I was like, "For real?" I was like, what you used to drink?" He was like, "Nigga, everything. Beer." He's like, "A lot of beer, liquor." He's like, "I used to drink more beer than anything." I'm like, "What? You can get diabetes from beer, nigga?" Like, because most people look at beer as a secondary to like liquor. Like, it ain't as harmful as liquor. But all that shit is, listen, if you don't know about alcohol, besides that you can get diabetes from it, that shit, it poisons you. That's why you feel all loopy and all drunk. It's poisoning your fucking liver and your kidneys and all. I don't know the exact organ, but one of them ones is poisoning your shit. I think it's kidney. Is it kidney, liver? I don't know. I think it's, but it poisons you, bro. And that's why see, I need to do more research. I always confuse it if it's the liver or kidney, but I know that the shit poisons you. That's why we get all loopy when you drinking. I'm drunk. It's because it's fucking poisoning you, my nigga. Like, it's made to poison your shit. I never knew that. I thought you just drank it and it go to your head. Like, no, that shit is poisoning your fucking organ, which makes you feel like all loopy. You know what I'm saying? But, prayers up to Irv Gotti, his family, man. Shout out to Chris Gotti. I didn't even know Dame Dash had fucking diabetes, bro. But they definitely, they older than me, so them niggas come from really the old school of eating bologna and Red 5 and Red number 9 and drinking and just all type of shit, bro. Like, to the 10th power, bigger than, everybody after them, generations after them. That's the real days of black people not really knowing nothing about health and shit like that. But yeah, man, prayers up, bro. I just wanted to come and just, it's just, the thing about it is, bro, Chinese food, my nigga. The thing about it is, it's like, bro, if you from the hood, Chinese food is like gourmet when you from the hood. Like, nowadays you have real, actual, better food, but coming up in like the 90s and shit, early 2000s, even still to this day, but back then, it was like a good night if the family could eat Chinese food, spend $50 on Chinese food for everybody. Like, and from the MSG to, there's a lot of shit out here that's just not good for us. And then, like, I'm just learning about the GMO shit yesterday. And it's funny, they had me, if you go tap into their podcast too, two-way. Go subscribe to them, go follow them if you want to see the whole interview and shit. But yeah, bro, there's just a lot of dangers out here when it comes to health, especially as men of color, you know what I'm saying? And it's probably just not black. I'm pretty sure it's Hispanic. I'm pretty sure it's everybody, really, you know what I'm saying? It's just numerous different type of health hazards and health diagnosis that people can get. That's just, they don't really tell us about that shit because the scientists are still learning, you know what I'm saying? Before niggas knew what diabetes was, it was motherfuckers dying from diabetes, so, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, be careful. It's definitely opened my eyes and lightened my eyes. That's why I be trying to be on my water, but I still got to get healthier, you know what I'm saying? I already put down the liquor, you know what I'm saying? Because and my thing with the liquor was, it wasn't even that I was just drinking. I was like abusing it, nigga. Like, I wasn't like selling my belongings and doing crazy shit for alcohol, but the amount, I go hard, you know what I'm saying? Just like when I do work or I grind. So, nigga, if we gonna smoke some shit. We gonna drink, we gonna get fucked up drink, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. Just gotta be mindful of your shit, bro. But Chinese food, bro, caused the fucking stroke, bro. But all that sodium and shit, you know what I mean? Sad situation, man. Y'all let me know what you think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. I'm gone. Deuces. Hey, make sure you subscribe to my other channels pinned in the description for exclusive content and send me all reactions to the Discord that's pinned in the comments. Gang.